Good afternoon. So it's May something. 16th, I think? I don't know, it's Friday. I got my hair cut. You know what's funny about it? That Curtis did it. Sit there and watch YouTube videos on how to cut hair. You know how unnerving that is? Watching YouTube videos of somebody else cutting hair and hoping that you understand what they're talking about. He kind of did, but he watched about 3 or 4 hours worth of videos on YouTube. About 10:30 when he started cutting my hair. This is 10:30 at night. He started cutting my hair, and it was about midnight or a little after when he was done. But needless to say, it's nice and short. Not too bad for someone who has never cut any hair before. I cut his, so he was returning the favor and cutting mine. And I'd like to say that I don't know that he'll do it again. It scared the crap out of him. So I was going to talk today about my responsibilities as a stay-at-home mom. It's pretty laid back, I'd say, for the constant cleaning and then cleaning. And let's see, it starts out in the morning. I get up, it's roughly between 6:30 and 8, usually earlier, around 6:30. I get up and our bedroom door is open and I look out, peek around the corner to see if my peeps are up. And of course they are. And one of them sees me and she yells out, "Mommy!" So I have to either bolt by and hope that she doesn't freak out because I walked by without saying hi to her, or I have to go and get diapers and underwear and get them ready and then up and then make breakfast, have my breakfast eventually, maybe go check some Facebook and see what's going on. And I have to turn on the TV. There's this channel called Sprout. Wow, I'm so tired of that channel. I have no idea. Never sat down and watched a complete show other than Caillou. Caillou. Little 4-year-old boy, he's bald. Not sure why. His sister has hair, his parents have hair, but he doesn't have hair. It's just about his life. It's a bit much when you watch the same one over and over and over and over again. They watch those for a while, and then they start getting cranky, and Mackenzie started going, "Cookie, cookie, cookie." She wants a cookie. She's obsessed with cookies. That's all she wants. She might get one cookie. That'll hold her over for about a minute. And then she starts yelling, "Cookie, cookie." And then you give her one. It's funny, when you give her one, she, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." It's like I gave her $1 million. You have no idea how the simple things like a cookie can mean so much to a 1.5. I can only imagine when she's older in high school, cookies will be the least of her problems. So Tatum has this thing. We got her potty trained finally. It's been, I don't know how long it's been, but she's potty trained about 95%. She still wears pull-ups at night. Not pull-ups, but she still wears diapers at night because I don't want to have to clean up a wet bed every morning. But she has this issue with, she can go number 1 just fine. Says, "Mommy, I need to go potty." She'll go in, go potty. She has to turn the light off every time. It's a religious thing. Very set in her ways. But the problem is that she's still going number 2 in her underwear, and I have no idea how to fix that. I tell her, after she walks up to me and she goes, "I need to go potty, I need to go poop." And I look back and there's this little ball of, yeah, in her underwear. I tell her, "You need to go poop in the potty," and she gets all proud because I dumped the poop from the underwear in the potty, and she's all proud, "I went poop in the potty." No, you didn't. Your underwear went poop in the potty, not you. You physically need to go poop in the potty. Someday, maybe when she's in high school. Mackenzie's eating cookies and Tatum's finally pooping in the potty. So Mother's Day was a good day. I told Curtis I wanted to sleep in. It's the one day a year I get to sleep in here. And he says, "Well, you gotta wake me up, or you gotta help me." The girls start crying or jumping in the bed. Mackenzie's crib is really squeaky. Could wake anyone up except him. He actually gets up. He got up. He made me his famous biscuits and gravy. They're so good. No idea. His homemade biscuits. Yeah, rustic homemade biscuits and homemade gravy. So good. Apparently they're famous because mother-in-law sent him a text later that day saying that her favorite memory was his famous biscuits and gravy. He'd get up and make her his famous biscuits and gravy. And he did that for me. And so I had biscuits and gravy, and then we decided to take a road trip. We're gonna go to the beach at some point, but we just headed south. Go south, and we drove down the coast towards Panama City Beach. We get there, we drive a little more down, and apparently there was a lack of communication there because I guess he didn't know that he was supposed to tell me when we were supposed to turn around. So we just kept going, and then finally we realized, well, nowhere else to go unless we want to go to Tallahassee or Orlando. There's like 6 hours away. Turn around, go to another beach, go to a beach over by Panama City, beach. Go to the beach, hang out, talk to Nana and Pa, my grandparents, pretty much the whole time I was on the beach. And then I called my mom, talked to her for a while, and then noticed Mackenzie's little hands were turning purple from playing in the water. She was freezing, she was shaking, so I decided, okay, Mom, gotta go. Mackenzie back to the car and get her warmed up before she turns into a popsicle. But anyway, we went to the beach. On the way back, we drove through the back way to Destin. Found these two or three or four little cities within themselves. I don't know, they were the coolest things. They were like, I was dreaming because they were just perfect. There were people out playing in the little courtyards. There were people walking their dogs, could care less because cars are going through there at 15 miles per hour, and enjoyed the day. He got me up with the times. A little before that, we traded in our Wii system for a PlayStation 3, which is really cool. I'm kind of addicted to it. It's not a good thing. But they don't play during the day, really, because the girls would rather watch Sprout. Play at night when Curtis is home and he's got other things to do, and he sits down and he starts watching me play, and then it's, before we know it, it's midnight. Yeah, that was a waste of time. So there's this smooth transition, and then I saw this TV ad the other day about PC cleanup, PC repair. It's this girl typing on her laptop, and she said, oh, it's so slow, and let's go get a new computer. And the dad's like, no, wait, there's this PC repair thing that'll speed up your PC, clean it up, and it'll even make your internet faster. No, it won't. It will not make your internet faster. That's all about your internet service provider, whoever it is, AT&T, Charter, CenturyLink, Comcast, whoever. This PC cleanup will not make your internet faster, promise you. What will make your computer faster? What you do is you go into your computer and you go to Windows and you delete the operating system. I don't know how you do it, you just do it. Delete it, get a Mac, get Linux. Linux is the best, it's free, doesn't cost $2,000 for the computer. Just put it on any computer if it has Windows on it, get rid of Windows, put Linux on it. It's so easy to use and it never bogs down like Windows, and you don't have to worry about your 3 and 1 year old getting on it, screwing it up. Well, you do, because Mackenzie did that. The other day, I don't know what she did, but she got at one point got it to where we couldn't fix it. We ended up having to uninstall Linux and reinstall it. And that's an ordeal, even though Windows is worse. Let's see, what else is new? Well, I'm writing a book, pretty cool, it's a children's book. It's about a little girl, Tatum, basically, who gets glasses. She sees the world before glasses. She can't really see, doesn't notice that she can't see because she doesn't know any different, but she gets glasses and all the world comes to life. She can see things. There's a picture of her playing at the beach that we have. It's on my Facebook. And she's playing with the sand, and you can just see her intently looking at that sand like, holy cow, these are all little tiny particles that I could not see before. And can you imagine? I mean, if you put her glasses on, I can't see anything further than this away. How in the world was she living like that? Well, I'll start trying to get more of these vlogs up. It's just been crazy. My mom was here, kids, and they're getting to be more needy, and I'm getting more bored, so I decided to start drawing. I did some doodlies. If you want to see them, go onto my Facebook. And I'm writing a kid's book, and my mom got me books for Mother's Day. I've got other books, and I can't read it. It's not that I can't read physically. It's not that I can't, actually read. It's just that I can't sit down and read because Tatum comes up. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What's that? What's that? What's that? It's words. Keep it up. Stop asking me the same thing over and over again. I love you to death, but real. That's all I got for today. My life is crazy. Our life is crazy, but we love it.